Right, here we go. This is it. This is the final match, the final qualifier, the final best of 3, final TvP.
You made it rhyme.
Oh.
And speaking of rhymes, we are now here on Yakuzaku once again. LE. We're in the top right-hand corner map, starting all the way in the top right-hand corner. The blue Terran player coming down from Korea. He is the ex-Jin boy himself, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, DPG. The sickest of the Terran players out right now. He is Kyo.
Wouldn't he be the least sickest of the Terrans out there?
Yes, what do they say about Cure? I mean,
Well, because he is the cure.
About
He's the anti-sickness.
No, but what do you think sickness is? It's getting sick so you don't get sick again. Well, I guess that's technically vaccines, but I mean, how do you think vaccines work? They inject you with the, what's it called, like bacteria, so your body builds a resistance.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Jaganatha LE, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing all of the waifus all over the world. Japan, Korea, he is representing Team NV. It is Creator.
Then again, now that I think about it, I mean, rabies, that's what for cure and, what's it called?
What?
No, the rabies shot.
Ah.
Double duty.
Exactly. Double Ds.
That's a good battery format.
It is. It's a bunny.
Like Duracell.
There you go.
Or Energizer if you're in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah, I still don't get that. I don't fully understand.
So he. What do they have for Duracell up there? Is it just like a? Is it like how for? I don't know about Australia, but here Energizer has. Their mascot is literally just a battery with eyes. With eyes and legs.
Yeah. Yo, that battery was sick back in the day because I don't know if you were born for it, but back when Terminator 2 was hype, there were ads for the Energizer battery where like you would take photos with the battery and then and he would get shot, but he would like regen because he's like a liquid Terminator. Because they were like showing off like how long lasting the battery is. And it was
that sounds sick.
That was the ad, mate. Terminator. It was amazing.
We thought the battery would heal you, but it doesn't.
It is not the cure.
Haha! But does it create the cure? It might.
That's the question. All right, here we go. We are in another TvP, and oh my god, interestingly, we have Cure going for a tank first. Oh my god, and it's not a 1-on-1.
It is not a 1-1. It is a 2-on-1, but not how Bjorn showed it to us earlier on today. There's no starport, or as of yet. This could be a 3cc build.
This could be a heavy hitting build with a bunch of Marines, gonna be some tanks coming out. I'm sure it's gonna hit with this stim timing, and it's gonna be on Creator to try and scout this. And so far, he has not. He looks like, okay, he sees the buildings.
Yeah, it does see the buildings. Is this what I think it is? I have not seen this in a while. Is this gonna be a bunker push coming out from Cure?
Oh, it could be, and I mean, Creator is going for a Blink Stalker opening, so he should end up sending some Blink Stalkers across the map to try and scout this and slow this down. But again, I feel like this is going to hit quite hard with quite a number of Marines and 2, maybe 3 tanks.
Yeah, definitely depends on how Cure wants to play this out. Already, he sent a couple of his tanks forward to defend against those stalkers. There come the SCVs.
Yep.
It's gonna be that bunker push.
I haven't seen this in months. I'll be real.
I haven't seen this in months, and I certainly haven't seen the stim variant of this in even longer.
I think this is the first time I'm seeing this on this map pool.
I gotta agree with you there.
Yeah. Interesting. And the problem is that Creator already spotted this. Like, he's chipping away. He was able to kill one of the SCVs. Only one SCV remaining with this army. But oh my god, he loses the Stalker.
And it's so key this early on in the game. You want as many Stalkers chipping away at this army as you can right now, especially at those potential bunkers. One SCV did go down, though, for Cure.
Yeah,
it's a lot tougher for him to keep this up.
Oh, and Creator was trying to circle around, but he did take a couple of tank shots to the face. The bunker is being built. A force field does get wasted, and it looks like if he target fires, he could get the SCV. Gets the bunker instead.
Yeah, thankfully he did have just enough DPS to take out the bunker as well. Here comes the tank follow-up with the rest of the army rallied. Battery overcharge popped a little bit preemptively, all things considered.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now, Stim to win. Cure is trying to go forward, but the overcharge is keeping everything alive, but it runs out.
It does run out. Starter steps right on top of the Immortal. And what is left right now for Creator? Desperately trying to get a Colossus out.
Oh, no.
But not going to be fast enough. GG is called. Cure takes game number 1. One more map for him to qualify.
GG. And Creator so greedy. He went in with his Haluk, he scattered, and he still went for the Robotics Bay. He was still rushing Colossus. Like he was being so greedy there, when instead he could have been, you know, throwing down extra gateways and warping in as many units as he could, throwing down shield batteries. It felt like he didn't respect, or maybe he just wasn't really aware of what he was seeing.
You think that Cure has not dealt with a bunker push in this map pool, and so that's why he was just stunned?
Yes.
When he saw Cure was going for it?
I think so. It can't be popular on the ladder or anything, otherwise we would be seeing a lot more of it, right, in competitive play, and it's just something that we don't see nowadays. And yeah, GG. Cure whipping out something a little bit unexpected, and Creator just, he wasn't unable to respond.
Indeed, he was not. I kind of like what he was going for towards the end there from Creator. I mean, one Colossus, as long as he doesn't, get too deep into, as long as he doesn't get targeted down by the tank, so get into the tank range, one Colossus can absolutely shut down the Marines there, but was not meant to be.
Yeah, nicely done there by Cure. Now he's already up 1-0 in this series. It's going to be on Creator to really pull this back, and I would hope Creator does well here. He's already, defied expectations, was able to take out DRG, Dongray Gu, in round number 1. Now he's up against his ex-teammate, and yeah, we'll see if he's at least able to bring it to the ace match.
Yeah, Creator has been looking real good the past couple of days. I mean, taking out Innovation for 1... And they're also taking out Dongray Gu. I want to say consistently. I don't quite remember if... I want to say... No, that was Armani that took out Dongray Gu, I think. Or maybe it was Ragnarok. Look, Creator, he's been on the up and up. It'd be really nice to see him, be able to qualify for TSL. I mean, he did win, what was it, TSL4 or something like that? The last TSL before the long hiatus. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see we'll see what he has in store for us here on number 6. Well, yeah. He has to qualify for it first, but
yeah, definitely. We shall see. And unfortunately, with this long loading screen, it feels like someone is going to DC.
Who's it going to be? Own up.
Oh, good. Oh, good. All right, Darking isn't here, Cham isn't here, so it's not going to be anyone from Latin America. We don't have any Spanish or Brazilian casters for the Korean qualifiers. And maybe a player. Hopefully you're okay with your storm.
Oh yeah, it has just about subsided here. Game ain't crashing, so that should be a good sign.
Oh boy. We'll see if it's a player, if it's a caster. One of the other language streams. Do you know we have some French casters? We have, of course, 3D Clan casting in Russian today.
Yeah, otherwise known as G-Glide in game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And also we have plenty of South Korean casters. We have Crank as well as Into the Inu. No Maddox today.
Aww.
I know.
Aww.
Miss our double M's, man.
Gotta get them in. What happened to Mage?
He was casting one of the other days, if I recall correctly. He was.
Oh, yeah.
Not ESL Open Asia, but I think he was casting the last Korean qualifier for TSL.
For TSL5?
Well,
He wasn't here. He wasn't here on Tuesday.
Yeah, he wasn't. I know he was casting something. It may have been. It may have been Asus RG.
Oh, Asus RG would make a lot of sense. Oh, yeah. We're loading it. Oh no, it was Cure. It was Cure. Funara Cure in the chat.
Funara Cure. GG. Creator ties it up with 1-1. Hopefully Cure's internet is okay. Hopefully, if he did lag out, like his internet is stable enough to continue with the qualifier.
Yeah, here's hoping. Lag out is very OP, as Hope is reminding us over here. Alright, back into the lobby. Ollie Molly Oxide is fun to say. Holy moly Oxide.
Yeah, she be breathing.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, Cure has returned. We are all back. And it's Rotterdam.
Something.
Oh, it must have been Rotterdam. Maybe he was the one who DC'd. Oh no, wait, he's back. Okay, never mind.
Oh, he's here. Oh, Roddy Sabotage Cure. No, it was Zombie Grub who sabotaged Cure.
Wait, is Zombie Grub missing? Is she not here? She's not here. What?
What?
Wait, was she ever here?
What if we all hallucinated it?
What if she was never here?
But what if she was?
F's in the chat. Alright, here we go. We are going to be loading into game number 2, potentially the final game of the entire qualifier.
Yeah, it is looking like it could be. It's really all on this player here, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner map, spawning all the way in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide. LE, breathing and oxidizing to turn this around. He is coming out from South Korea, going to be representing Team NV, but not any anime waifus today. He's seething. He is upset about that, and he's going to be taken out on his opponent. We have Creator.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the South Korean Terran player, the Red Terran, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming DPG. It is Cure. Oh boy, alright, this is it, mate. Creator, you have to whip something out here. I say that, again, game number 1 was very unorthodox. Creator really didn't get a chance to get into his game.
Yeah, I mean, again, it almost seemed like he was stunned with what he was seeing Cure whipping out. But all things considered, he had the right idea towards the end. It's just the timing on that and his execution was left something to be desired, to say the least.
Yeah, again, it was something that really caught him off guard, something that he may not be familiar with, especially on this map pool, something that he probably hasn't faced in a couple of months. It's like, Cure, wow, he's just whipping out all these unorthodox or out-of-meta builds. Like, okay, here we go. What else does he have in store for us?
Well, why don't we find out, as he has skipped the Reaper here, as I double-check that, has skipped the Reaper here, and is instead going Reactor first. Going
my God! What?
Never mind.
What is he doing?
This is so gas intensive.
What is happening right now?
Reaper. He's going for a a variant of the. It's not 2-Rex Reaper. It's Reacted Double Reaper. It means that he is going to be able to get them quite a bit quicker. But again, it's very gas intensive. Cure. He's not going to be teching out of this for a little while. Oh, actually, no. just went for a double Reaper.
Yeah, like I don't know what is happening with Cure right now. Especially because he's getting a very fast third CC. That's incredibly quick. It's 1 Rax into a third CC, mate.
Yeah, never mind about 3cc before starport. This is 3cc before anything.
Before factory. Before, like, oh my god. Cure is being so greedy right now. And now with this double Reaper opening, he's going to be able to dive into the natural. We'll see if he's going to be able to deal some damage. Regardless, he should be able to scout the Stargate.
Yeah, we'll see if his greed pays off. It is reliant a lot on these Reapers. He really needs to make sure that he's able to utilize them with the map control, sees the Stargate, and starts chipping away at these Adepts. That was a nice little bounce there with the KD8 charge, but unfortunately, Shades do not care about explosions.
Yeah, and that Adept was able to snipe the second or that first Reaper, so now only 1 remaining, so it's still going to be a little bit difficult to deal damage. 4 probes went down, though.
Yeah, and already, I mean, would you say that was worth it? I mean, they about split even. I want to say,
yeah,
Marines are trying to get something done there. Could they catch the Oracle?
I think they will miss rally, to be honest. Like, this is dangerous. Yeah, like the Oracle was. Yeah, like, so Cure, he scouted the Stargate opening, so he should be in position. And okay, there are a couple of Marines here to be able to ward away this Oracle. Oh, god.
Yeah, and already we see him starting to get some turrets down, really taking this seriously. And as an added benefit, going to be able to get his +1 very, very quick. This is straight up 3 racks.
Yeah, he just does not want a factory or a starport. He's going to be working on them eventually, because especially when you're going bio-heavy like this, you know, medevacs, it would do nicely. But we'll see what he decides to go for, because again, he's going to have a lot of Marines, and he may be looking to push out with some kind of stim time, or stim +1 timing, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, that's the idea behind the 3x build. I wish Seal was here, as you know, he is known to be a bit of a he is known to be a bit of an expert on this. You can tell by the what's a wine tasting term like?
He's a connoisseur. He's spitting in the bucket.
Sure, he can taste the what's it called? Accents of barrel.
Yes, the aroma, if you will. You know.
Yeah, up to 3 racks. And Cure's starting to go for it. Finger on the trigger. His stim a little ways off. This might be a little bit premature, but
yeah.
I mean, on the plus side, he can still just, you know, position his Marines before and make use of those last couple of seconds before stim is finished up.
He has to be careful here, right? Like, again, he doesn't have stim, he doesn't have any of his upgrades, and in the end, he does turn around. Okay.
You know what that was? Cure, he tagged Creator. Oh no, Creator tagged Cure. And so Cure, he could have said, okay, I could keep these Marines back at home and, you know, just let you have an eye on them. Or I could run straight at you. You want to see me? Here I am.
But he had nothing to show, so he turned back around. But I like it, you know, it did kind of force a reaction from Creator. He did, like, in a panic, throw down a bunch of shield batteries, you know, to make sure he had enough to defend at home. Meanwhile, Cure is establishing his third base, and ooh, the Marines are here, this time with Stim and +1. Oh no!
Yep. That's a massive stasis ward there, completely wasting the stim. And Cure, the rest of his forces, is going to have to back away. These Marines are in a whole lot of trouble. That was just about the best stasis ward Creator could have gotten.
That's just going to completely shut this down. I mean, Curie's forced to bring his Marines in. He has to fight together with everything. He can try to trade as best he can.
But it's not quite happening.
Wow, okay, he escapes. I honestly didn't think this could happen. I thought Creator was just going to force field everything in and then just mow it all down. But in the end, Cure was able to, you know, escape with minimal losses.
Yeah, and he has a really decent Marine count coming up here right now. The medevac's coming into support, starting to build into a more well-rounded army with Marine as well as Marauders. But meanwhile, Creator starting to get to the next phase of the PvT. Once the Colossus come out, it's going to be a bit scarier for Cure to deal with.
I'm very uncomfortable with the amount of Phoenixes that Creator has, especially because he's not stopping Phoenix production. It makes me feel very uneasy because this is a lot of supply. I was wondering, because I was looking at the army supply and I'm like, there's barely anything here for Creator. It was getting me kind of worried. Sure, Creator's going to be able to shut down medevacs and tanks, like with CC and things of that nature, but like the majority of the supply for Cure is in this bio.
Indeed it is. But on the plus side, I mean, once the medevacs get taken out, there's a lot of opportunity here for Creator to start getting some crowd control. You know, he can lift up the Marauders, let the Colossus go to town on the Marines. But yeah, we'll see how he decides to play this out.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how this turns out. And so far, Cure really hasn't been able to do too much with this mass bio play. Looks like he's going to be holding off a little bit because we do have 2-2 on the way for Creator. For Cure. Meanwhile, Creator, he is just working on that Colossus count, getting higher and higher, working on his own double upgrades.
Yeah, perhaps the worst thing to do as the Terran player in this scenario is to push in prematurely. So he's just waiting until he gets a better army, one that can, deal with what Creator's got much more efficiently with those upgrades and with those Widow Mines.
Yeah, I am just a little bit concerned when it comes to this bio composition, when it comes to trying to brute force your way through the Gateway army. To be fair, Creator doesn't have much on the ground to protect his Colossus, but when he does, we'll see how Cure is able to do.
Yeah, I feel like right now it's all about baiting the Gateway units into the Widow Mines right now for Cure. There is detection here, so the Widow Mines actually detection gets halted right now. Because it was only in the Oracles.
Yeah, and another nice Stasis Ward is able to CC half of the army. The rest was able to be taken out by the Colossus and that overcharge.
Yeah, decent number of probes being taken out here for Creator, and I mean Cure keeps a decent amount of his army alive, but that bio is not long for this world.
Oh yeah, it all just gets cleaned up. One Marauder lives to tell the tale, and at the same time we do have a little bit of harassing zealots, getting a little bit of damage done. I'm just waiting for the moment where Cure really turns it on and he starts, multi-prong harassing with this drop to the north and south.
Yeah, he's getting ready to do so, and Creator right now, he is well aware of that. He split his army in half, but you gotta wonder about the effectiveness of these two half armies.
Yes.
Pushing into the south over here. That Stasis Ward did not run out just yet. Cure, you gotta calm down, man.
Oh my god, the Stasis Wards for Creator are insane. They just keep getting so much value, and every single time, just half the army.
Struggling while not in stasis, now in stasis. They're gonna continue to just be struggling for life. Master drop coming into the main base though. There is a cannon and a couple of Templar looking to get some feedbacks. Not quite enough to kill these medevacs, but does prevent the healing. Not quite able to have much sustainability there. Cure coming in from the south once again, forces the entire army up north. Another beautiful.
The stasis are insane, but you know what? It's not enough. There was plenty of bio here. He gets on top of the Colossus, takes it out. Meanwhile, at the same time, we do have a drop here to the third base. Another drop in the main. They will be cleaned up, but you know what? What's important is that it looks like this third will fall. Or will it? Oh my god.
Well, it won't, but it's not going to be mined from anytime soon. Decent trade here from Cure, taking out a couple of robo units and a decent amount of gateway units. But most importantly, this harass is non-stop.
Exactly.
It's continuing to take out a probe after probe after probe.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to be on Creator to try and push out on the map. And right now, the only thing keeping him at home is the lack of Storm. Storm is still being chronoed out. Same with the upgrades as well. And once that is done, Creator is going to be a lot more comfortable when it comes to maxing out. But it's still, his army still feels so thin in comparison.
Well, I mean, it's because it is thin in comparison. It's 103 versus 74 army supply right now. And a High Templar, I mean, yeah, that is just about what Creator needs to round out his army. But at the same time, Cure, he's about to round out his own army with these ghosts, with these, I already forgot the name of the EMP upgrade. With this EMP radius upgrade.
There you go. Microbial Shroud. Oh, the Storm!
Yeah, does chase away this drop for the time being, but again, only for the time being.
Hyperflight Rotors.
Gravitic Drive.
Pneumatized Carapace. Alright, he's coming in!
Yeah, that's a good Storm. Gets just about all the ghosts there. But when it's all said and done, the EMPs did land. There are still a couple of Storms left here for Creator, but then look at how split up this army is for Cure.
Yeah,
Battery
exactly.
will really save the creator's life.
The anti-air just isn't there. The majority of the Colossus do get taken out. The remainder do go back towards the natural. Meanwhile, there's a drop at the third, a drop at the natural. It looks like they will get cleaned up, but the main army of Curious pushing in is going to take out that fourth Nexus.
And that's a real moneymaker here from for creator. GG is called as he sees the writing on the wall. Cure gonna be your next player advancing to TSL number 6. GG, well played here from both players. Honestly, creator, I feel like he defended to the best of his ability, but Cure, he was. It's almost like you could almost see that creator got like a kind of morale shock a couple of times. Like Cure, he just charged in when creator wasn't expecting it, and as a result, he was a little bit like a little bit not flustered. Flustered, I think, is not the right word for it, but a little bit caught off guard. A little bit like, oh, he's actually pushing here. Well, I need to send units there then.
Yeah, a little bit surprised Pikachu face, if you will.
Surprise! That's the word.
Oh my god, and GG Cure does 2-0 creator, and with very interesting builds, to be honest, builds that I have not seen in quite some time in this matchup, really diversifying himself, and yeah, just made the series quite interesting. As you said, like, I'm sure creator, he was like kind of off balance playing against Cure. He just didn't really know what to expect. It's like, oh my god, what is this guy doing? This isn't how normal like Terrans play in this matchup, in this meta. So yeah, it was really cool to see. It was really cool to see Cure play unorthodox and play well with it.
In my mind, Cure is like a barbarian with a two-handed axe just charging down, and everybody else is like, what do we do against that?
I feel like Cure is playing like how Beyond wants to play.
Exactly.
Like, looking at the way Cure played, especially, with like his lack of like factory play or tank style, like it's like, and earlier today yeah, he did, to be fair, true, he did have mines, but like, I don't know, like I feel like Beyond would benefit a lot by watching these replays.
It feels like Beyond was more stubborn, right? He was a lot more stubborn with his play. Cure, he was very bio heavy, but he had those Vikings to help against those Colossus. He also invested quite a bit into mines. I feel like for Björn, it would be something more of a case of, yeah, he'll get a couple of mines, but he won't even touch he won't produce anything but medevacs from the starport. Yeah,
Cure is a little bit more fluid in that respect. Yeah, it was really cool to see. Again, congratulations, Cure, on advancing out and qualifying for TSL number 6. And there is only one more Korean qualifier remaining, and that's going to be tomorrow.
4 players left. We still have quite a number of players who are looking to qualify for TSL number 6. We have Dream has qualified. Bjorn is looking to qualify. Time is looking to qualify. Dongray, Goo, Dark,
Trap,
Creator.
It's one of those things where it's surprising to say, yo, one qualifier left, and Trap and Dark are still going to play. Like, that's crazy.
I'm in awe. I'm in absolute shock right now, like.
Yeah, and again, like, it's possible, depending on the seeding, because this is all single elimination, that some of these favorites aren't guaranteed to make it through. So, yeah, we're all currently holding our breath to see who will be the final players, the final Korean players to qualify for the main event. As you can see, I currently have the bracket on screen right now. Unfortunately, we will not be casting. I mean, we could technically, if we wanted to, do the Korean qualifier tomorrow, because it should end at around this time. But we're also committed to our regular amateur event, Master Swan Open, which is at 7 p.m. KST tomorrow. And I don't know if we want to really commit to 3 broadcasts in one day. Technically, we could. I think I would die.
Let's make a list.
It's possible, but yeah, we kind of already have other commitments. So as you can see on this weekly schedule, we will be live in, hold on, let me just quickly set this up. It will be, there we go, we'll be live in 10 hours with the TSL NA qualifier number 2 tomorrow morning, and then we have the rest of our weekly schedule.
We do. That, of course, involves the Master Swan Open, which will be happening, open to everyone around the world, so long as you are within the MMR range of, what's it called, 4.9k and below. After that, of course, Sacramento Latino in the Saturday morning and the Saturday evening, Grand Platypus Open. One of which is a Latin American tournament, but I mean, you'll have to guess which one it is. The other one more C/OCE focused. And of course, this week we do also have more of C/OCE. WC Weekly returning once again. It's actually not really a C weekly; it's more of a bi-weekly. But I mean, look. That is also going to be happening on Sunday evening. So if you are a fan of that, tune in. But if you cannot wait, Battle of the Americas happening Sunday morning. If you are a big fan of North American and Latin American StarCraft, tune into that.
Yeah, we have a very stacked week this week. As you can see, we've already, passed the halfway point, but we've got plenty of StarCraft here. So if you enjoyed our broadcast, hit that follow button. We've got plenty of StarCraft here available to you. And before we head off, I know there were a couple of people asking, like, where are you from and things of that nature. Yaku, why don't you tell the people?
Oh, are you the government? I tell you my location. Twitch.tv/Yakuzaku1, Twitter.com @EmporaYakuzaku, ! Discord in the chat. You'll find myself as well as the other members of CranKy over in the CranKy Ducklings Discord server. And I am based in Singapore, just to clear things up. I am not Yoda Slim. Yoda Slim's in Texas. I am based in the, I guess you could call it the Texas of Southeast Asia. Other than that, buy my shirts. Where can we find you, Light?
I guess you could call it that. Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You can follow me there. I'm typically live throughout the week. Been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 on stream. Just playing through the single player with Krupp. Bit of a duo playthrough with, featuring a couple of other CranKy Ducklings as well, sprinkled throughout. And yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. More importantly, follow the CranKy Ducklings. We are live almost every single day of the week, as you can see, and we have quite a number of casters here. We were live earlier with the NA qualifiers. I was casting alongside Yoda Slim. Of course, I'm casting right now with Yakuzaku. Tomorrow, Steel is going to be casting Master Swan Open. Sometimes we have Milk and Cookies come in as well. We have a wide variety of Ducklings that do come out to make this possible.
Yeah.
So thank you so much everyone for tuning in. We really appreciate it, and we will see you in 10 hours.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bella.